Hi. Do you want to know what's funny to me? I randomly found my first Twitter account from like 8 or 9 years ago, right? And I logged in because I remembered the password because I kind of I kind of forgot I had it. But I logged in and I never liked Twitter until just a little while ago, a couple years ago, because I originally only made Twitter like the one I use now or whatever, but I only really made Twitter to fuck with Kanye West. And I kind of just started getting on the politics on there and fighting with people and harassing people and letting people harass me, just because everybody it's just a gigantic clusterfuck shit show, and I kind of thrive in that. So that's my source of entertainment. Um, but I found my first one, and I logged in, and I was just kind of like, okay, and I had no followers, but I had one person I was following, so I was like, okay, what's this? So I click on it, and it's my ex girlfriend, who, if nobody knew, she used to be a call girl. And if you don't know what a call girl is, it's a classy prostitute. That's basically what they are. So, I'm going to get into a little context here so you understand what I'm talking about. About 8 or 9 years ago, it was 2011 or 2012. My memory's a little fuzzy on this. I started dating this girl named Christy. Now, it started off being online. She lived about 4 hours from me, and if you've ever been to the area that I grew up in, you would know not to date the cesspool that lives there. So while I'm dating her, we're talking. We were together like 3 or 4 months, I think, and for the first 6 weeks, 7 weeks, I didn't know what she did for a living. I never asked. I guess I just never crossed my mind or whatever. She had her own place. She made her own money. So we're dating, and I actually take a trip down to Houston to go visit her. So I go visit her, and it's in the middle of the night. I'm asleep, and she wakes me up and she says, "Hey, go sleep on the couch for a little bit." And I'm just like getting up like this with my blanket. I'm like, okay, because I'm so tired. And I go out into the living room, and I lay on the couch, and I fall asleep. And then I immediately hear this man talking, and I'm like, what? What's going on? So I'm like, what the fuck's going on? So I'm listening. And then he leaves. And then that's when I found out what her profession was. I don't know why I never asked. I don't know. She was very beautiful, like clearly way out of my league, but she liked me because I liked video games and I was just like goofy or whatever. I know how to make people laugh because I know how to conversate with people in real life. I'm really good at talking one on one with somebody. So she apparently really liked that. And I didn't like hit on her horribly, I guess, or something. I don't know. So I found out what her profession was. I was not happy about it, but she started buying me stuff. Now I'm 21 or 22, and I didn't have a lot of money because I worked part time at Little Fucking Caesars. So getting money to allow myself to do things was quite the experience. No more ramen noodle dinners, no more crazy bread dinners, no more drinking tap water from the sink. Like, this girl was buying me premium 24 packs of Sprite. I was getting Pop Tarts instead of ramen noodles. Just buying me shit like that. She paid my cell phone bill. She paid my electric bill. She got my car fixed for me. She bought me a gaming computer. She bought me Diablo 3. She bought me all this cool shit because she also played video games too, and that's how we kind of bonded. I was not happy about what she did, but I kind of just stuck with it anyways because I was already talking to her for a little while at this point, and I didn't really care. You know, it's like whenever you like somebody, you're already invested. You've already like spent money to go visit them and shit. You're kind of just like, what the fuck ever, because hey, it's just how it is, right? So we're dating for a little while, and she keeps telling me like, hey, I don't want to continue doing what I'm doing now. I want to go back to school and better myself. And I'm like, hey, you should totally do that. I never asked how she got into it. I guess I didn't fucking care, but that's just normally how I am in general. I never really ask people questions about themselves. I normally just wait for them to tell me stuff because I normally talk about myself a lot. And, that just people like me tend to do that kind of thing. So, I promise you I'm not a cuck. I'll never be a fucking cuck. That shit's no, nobody's touching my girl. Like, if I'm dating somebody now, it was her fucking job. That I give it for that. But like, if somebody tries to touch my girl now, that's a good way to get stabbed in the throat. Um, no, so we're dating for a little while or whatever. She's like telling me all this stuff. Like, I don't want to do this anymore, and I'm like, hey, you should totally quit. We break up. It's like the most crazy 12-hour breakup. It was a 12-hour breakup, by the way. It was a crazy 12-hour breakup of us just fighting, cussing each other out, having sex, watching South Park, fighting, having sex, watching South Park. You know, it just went on a loop. She was gone. I never saw her again. So, flash forward to just a couple days ago, and I find this that Twitter, my old ass Twitter. I'm kind of like this. Okay. And I'm looking at it, and she literally has an OnlyFans. Not only does she have an OnlyFans, she makes a lot of money on OnlyFans. And she's on Pornhub. And now she's a porn star. This shit is fucking crazy, man. I'm just like completely dumbfounded by it. And this bitch is making money. She's making a lot of fucking money. Because I remember whenever we broke up, it was over the weekend. This was the last time I spoke to her. I do remember this. It was like over the weekend of us breaking up. She already made enough money to buy a brand new fucking car. She dropped about 20 grand on a brand new car. She made over the fucking weekend. Like, women have it so fucking easy. It's ridiculous. I know people won't like me saying that or whatever, but it's just fucking true. Like, if I was a girl, I'd be definitely showing off my tits and shit, but be making money because dudes are stupid enough to pay for that shit. I don't know why. You just go to Google and type in boob and get like 18 billion results, but it is what it is. Like, I can't get mad about the hustle. You should just get mad at the people for doing it. So, I don't know. That's just my intake on it. I just think it's so fucking funny because she's got an OnlyFans and she's doing porn. So she is a porn star now. I'm not going to tell you what her full name is, so you'll never figure that out. But when I dated her, she went by the name Christy. And goddamn. So I guess what I'm saying is I fucked a porn star. Hooray, right? I guess. I don't know. She never went to school. I guess if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?